Hello everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm going to go ahead and pin my website. Try to anyway. Here we go. While everybody's hopping on, I'm going to go ahead and share my video to my Facebook page too. While everybody's hopping on, I hope everybody's having a good Thursday. I just got done cooking dinner. We are having potato soup. Just bear with me here. Take me just a minute. If you guys don't care, you hop on, network my video for me. There we go, I got it shared. I did a quick look this morning, and I've done it once before. I'm going to be using a BB cream. I know I haven't showed you guys that one, but it is a tinted moisturizer. I really did like using it. It's a quick, easy, if you're in a hurry, you need to get out the door kind of look. So I'm going to go in with my rose water, and this is just a toner. It's good for pores and redness. So if you're hopping on, say hey. So if we're not already friends on my Facebook page, I can say hey back. And if you don't care, network my video for me. I will be using Younique products today. And this is the hydrating primer. If your face is really dry, this is great for dry skin. It only takes a little bit. I just put it in this well. Just kind of dab it on. Just make sure you get it rubbed in really well. And I like to try to focus underneath my eyes. But you really need to prime your face first before you apply your makeup. Hey, honey. Don't care, network my video for me. You just want to make sure you get this rubbed in really well. And like I said, I'm going to be using the BB cream, and this is just like a tinted moisturizer, and this is in the color Honey. And like I said, if you have really dry skin, this is really good for that. But it's not really all full coverage, so I'm going to actually put a couple of drops of concealer in with it, and that will make it full coverage. I'm just going to make sure it's shook up really well. I said if you don't care, network my video. My husband's asking me what I said. I'm just using this on a kabuki brush. And like I said, I'm going to put a few drops of concealer. I'm also doing this because I haven't tanned in a while, so my color is just off just a little bit. And then I'm just gonna like staple this on. So if you live in a dry climate, this tinted moisturizer is very good for that. With this BB cream, you can have as less or as more coverage as you need. And it only takes a little bit. And if you prefer a dewy look, you can just leave it dewy, but I prefer to put powder on top of mine. You don't have to. It's just something I prefer to do. Because I've been using the skincare probably for about a month and a half now. My skin is the best it's ever been in my life. My makeup goes on really well. No breakouts. My pores look really good. So it didn't take a lot of the BB cream. Like I said, it can be as full or medium coverage depending on how much you like. So now I'm going to take my setting powder, and this is the Behold Touch setting powder. And this stuff is amazing. It's really light as air. It's finely milled. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm just gonna like brush it all over because I don't like the dewy look. If you like the dewy look, that's fine, but I do not. I like a more matte finish. And I took the screen out. There's usually a screen there. I like to be able to get to it better, faster. Because usually in the morning I'm getting ready early. So I like to get in there and get it and get out. And I'm going to leave that lid off because I'm going to do something else here in just a minute. And I'm going to go in with the Beachfront bronzer in the color Sunset. It's a real pretty light color for the winter. We have 3 colors. We have Sunset, Hermosa, and a Malibu. And you just go down below your cheekbone. And this helps give your face dimension and structure. It helps you look like you've lost 10 pounds. And then you want to go underneath your jawline. And then up around your forehead. This will just help minimize your forehead if you have a really big forehead. This will help make it look more narrow. And I'm going to go in with the Hermosa just so that I can have just a little bit more definition. And I'm going to blend that out, so if it looks a little weird, that is fine. You don't need to be afraid to do the bronzer because it gives your face structure. You don't want your face to be all one color. That just makes you look monotone. Excuse me. If you guys are just hopping on, if you don't care, network my video for me. Just hit that little share button down in the corner. I'm trying to grow my business. And I pinned my link there if y'all are interested in going and looking on my website. I'm going to use the color, actually I'm going to use two color blushes. First one I'm going to use is Seductive. It's this pretty peachy color. And I'm just going to go right on top of that bronzer. Just kind of steeple it in. You don't want to go to the apple of your cheeks though. And now I'm going to go on top of that with the color Sweet, just to give it a little bit of a pink. And it's a real pretty pink color. Just a little bit. I already had makeup on, so my cheeks feel flushed from where I went in there and wiped it off. So I'm just going to kind of like blend that just a little bit. So now that I left that lid off of this, I'm going to go and I'm going to take and pack this on right here. It's going to look weird for a while. This will help. If I went down too far with my bronzer, it will help correct that. But it will also create a good contrast there for the contouring. And then I'm just going to like put this here. This is going to be a barrier if I come down too far with my eyeshadow. Kind of like a fallout shelter, if you want to say. It's going to look weird, but just hang in there. It will be all right. I'm going to go ahead and put my lid back on that now. Now I'm going to go on in with my eye primer. This helps keep your eyeshadow from creasing throughout the day. And it also helps if you're having any discoloration. I don't know if you can see that, where the blood vessels are starting to show through your eyelids. It helps with that. So you don't even have to use eyeshadow if you're just wanting to go without eyeshadow. This will help even out that eyelid color. If you guys are hopping on, if you don't care, network my video for me. It's greatly appreciated. If you guys are just hopping on, say hey so I can say hey back. I have got my colors already out. I'm not going to use this one, but these are the three colors, and then I have one more I'm going to use. First, I'm going to go in with the color Lively. It's this real pretty peachy color. I saw another girl do these colors, so I'm going to try them. I may not like them. We're going to go for it. But you know, nobody's makeup is perfect. It's all just trial and error. What looks good on somebody else may not look good on you. But you never know until you try. So I'm going to go in with this brush and just going to like go in a circular motion. And these are our pressed powders, and they're really pigmented. So you go in with just a little bit and just build your color up. These are one of my favorite products of ours. We have 55 colors to choose from these pressed eyeshadows. I used to be afraid to even do eyeshadow. Now it's one of my favorite things to do, and the more bolder the colors are, the better I like them. And this is the color Lively. Like I said, we will go back and build up if we don't get enough color. You get it as dark as you want. So what's everybody doing today? What's everybody having for dinner? I had potato soup. It's cool and wet here. I live in East Tennessee, so it's about 34 degrees. My hardest thing with eyeshadow is trying to get my eyes to get similar. I say if I can get them to be close cousins, I'm good. So now I'm going to go in with the color Gingerly. And it's this real pretty, I don't know what you would call that, kind of a nut brown color. And I'm just going to go right here along the edge of my eyelash. Kind of up just a little bit. You guys are just hopping on, leave me a comment, hey girl, hey. If we're not friends on Facebook, it doesn't let me see you hopping on. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the color Dauntless, and it's this real pretty tan color. Trying to make sure I don't have any other colors on my brush. I need to clean my brushes when I get off. That's going to be my thing I'm going to do. And this is just going to kind of help put some color here. Help kind of smooth out those lines. We will probably go back and in with these other colors and add some of them back. I know this eye doesn't really look like much yet, but in a minute we're going to go in with this real pretty pink color that's got some shimmer and glitter on the lid. It's really going to pull this look together. You guys are just hopping on if you don't care. Hit that little share button down there in the corner. Network my video for me. Okay, now I'm going to take the color. Gotta find my palette. I thought I had all my stuff out to be ready. And I do not have that color in here, so hold please, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to run in the living room and get it. I really wanted to do this same look that I saw today, but so that's why I had to run and get this palette. It's this one right here, and it is called Delightful. So in order to do this look too, I have to foil this color in. When I say foil, that means I have to wet my brush with either setting spray. You can use setting spray, you can use water, but I'm going to use setting spray. I'm just trying to find a good brush to do this with. I'm going to try this one. It may not work, but we're going to try it. And I'm going to use this setting spray. This is one of the Black Friday deals. And this just, what this does, it just helps pick up more color. Just makes the color pop more. And we're gonna go about middle ways. Usually about February, mid-March, they come out with new products. So I'm hoping they bring that illuminizing setting spray. I love it. I love the way it smells. It smells like coconuts. We're going to go back in with some more of that gingerly and that lively, and just kind of blend those colors a little bit so it looks more even. Like I said, you can add as much color and just build these colors all you want to and get it to what you want it to be. There's no rules to this makeup. It's all in what you want. There's no mistakes, just happy accidents. I think we're good with this color. Like I said, when I get done, my project's gonna be to clean my brushes. So now we're gonna go back in with some lively. Just add some more of that color. I want to bring it up just a little bit more. I have more of a hooded eye since I am a little bit of a more mature lady. You can bring it down just underneath your eyelid just a little bit, and your lower lid. That just gives it a bit more of a dramatic look. Like I said, there's no rules. You do what you want to do. You go for the look you want. Now I'm going to go back in with some of that gingerly. guys, remember, I'm a girl that did not used to wear eyeshadow. I used to be afraid to wear it. Does this look like a girl that used to be afraid to wear eyeshadows? Believe it or not, I used to weigh almost 400 pounds. And this unique journey for me is not all about makeup. It's about me learning to love myself again. So, now I'm going to go in with this Dauntless again. I'm going to put it up here by my brow bone. Just kind of help blend some of this out. So this, like I said, this is part of me learning to love myself again. I'm wanting to grow my business. I'm passionate about this makeup. I love all the products. If you can, follow my page here if you don't already. We follow the European standards for our makeup. We only use high quality ingredients. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. If I can't answer them, I will find the answer. Okay, now I'm going to just take and blend this just a little bit so there's no harsh lines. Just take it very lightly. You just don't want any harsh lines. You don't want to be able to tell where one starts and one stops. And then do the same over here, very lightly. Okay, now I'm going to go in with what we call, well, apparently I don't have it in here either. Some of this stuff I have in my pocketbook. We're not going to do that, so I'm going to take and wipe off this powder that's underneath my eyes. When you wipe this off, you want to go with one sweeping motion. You do not want to go back and forth. So if you've had any fallout, you don't want to swipe it across your face. So you just take and go, hey Melissa, how are you? And so if you've had any kind of fallout, this is going to take care of it. You're just going to wipe it away. And then I'm going to wipe this away on my face. As you can see, this has created quite a contrast right here between my bronzer. And that's why I do that. I really do like doing that. It just creates a good contrast. Now I'm going to go in with white eyeliner. I like to use white eyeliner because it helps make your eyes look more open. Hey Donna, how are you? And like I said, if you're more mature, that's what you want. You want your eyes to look more open. As you get older, you lose your lid space. So if you take your finger and just dry out your waterline, you can either use your finger or a Q-tip. Yes, Ginger, it is. It's a pretty good idea. I like doing it just because it just helps have a good contrast. And it makes your cheekbones look more prominent. So like I said, just dry out your waterline. This will help your eyeliner to stay. And like I said, I like to use white just because it makes your eyes look more open. It's your own preference, but if you think about it, you wear black to make yourself look smaller. So if you're putting black eyeliner on your eyes, you're making your eyes look smaller. And me, I want my eyes to look bigger. If you guys are just hopping on, if you don't care, network my video for me. I know I haven't been getting on here lately, but I've had a lot going on. I'm hoping to be getting on here more often. If you guys, if you have children, grandchildren, if you will look at their water lines, they're really white looking. That's what I'm talking about. And I like to put 2 coats on. You don't have to. I'm going to show you another trick in just a minute that will also help open up your eyes. That's why you see a lot of people always put a lighter color right here by your eyebrows. That just makes your eyes look more open. Just kind of lifts them up. If you will take a luminizer, this highlighter, this is the color Benevolent, and just kind of pop you some right here in the corner of your eyes, that will also give you an open eye look. I'm just going to brush a little bit on right here. Just a little bit on my nose. And a little bit on my Cupid's bow. I'm trying to be really careful. I have a fever blister. Yay. But I'm going to take some of this illuminizer and just put it right here. I usually have the stick that I use, but I think it's in my pocketbook. But you can use eyeshadow there to do that with. A lot of our products are universal. You can use them in many different ways. Just gonna comb my eyebrows up. I don't have the brow palette, and my eyebrow pencil is out. I've used it all. So now I'm gonna go in with my lash primer. Love, love, love this stuff. It goes on white, but it dries clear. This will make your lashes look more voluminous. This with the 4D mascara makes you look like you have false lashes. If you guys are just hopping on, if you don't care, network my video. Say, hey girl, hey. My boys are home from basketball, so if you hear them, they're in there talking pretty loud. It's entirely up to you. If you have blue eyes, these orange colors will really make your eyes look bluer. But I'm all about trying these different colors. Like I said, I saw a girl do these a couple days ago, so I really wanted to do them. Of course, they don't look as great on me as they do on her, but I am still learning to love to do eyeshadows, so just gotta let that dry for just a minute. And like I said, I have a fever blister, so I have to be really careful about putting lip products on, because you do not want to contaminate your lip products. But I'm gonna go in with my lip liner in the color Pouty. I usually exfoliate my lips and do all that, but I'm not gonna do that because of that sore. And I just about went right to it with that pencil. So I'm not even going to outline that part, so it may look funky, but hey, we're not going to worry about that right now. You guys get the point. This is smudge proof and waterproof, but before it gets set, I'm going to rub it out just a little bit just so there's no harsh lines. And then I am going to put on my favorite product. This is our crushed lip powder. It comes out as powder, and when it heats up to your body temperature, it turns to a cream lipstick, and this is the color compatible. Hey Lori, how are you? Like I said, I do have that blister, so I'm actually going to put some on my finger and try this. It may not work, but this is one of my favorite colors. I definitely do not want to contaminate my lip products. Y'all don't care if you're just hopping on, network my video. I know that looks wonky because I can't get that on my... So let's try this again. Now I got it up too high. Y'all get the picture. Try to correct it just a little bit. That didn't work out too well, did it? Great. Hey, Jennifer. Oh, yes. Yes, we love Crystal and the girls, and Shannon. But the girls and Crystal are our favorite. How are you doing? So now I'm going to actually show you another little trick with this illuminizer. And like I said, I have the cream illuminizer, and I like to do it with that better, but apparently that's in my pocketbook. And my makeup station is not organized very well. But you can take this and just pop it on your lips. Just give them an ombre look. Like I said, I have that blister, so I got to be careful. Well, thank you for watching. I try to get on a couple days. Like I said, I've had a lot going on. I've had to have physical therapy, and I try to always exercise so many days a week, and I have to cook and all that fun stuff. So it's hard, but I am going to try to get on more often. If you guys have any questions, you can always message me. And plus too, I always try to wear makeup of a morning time before I go to work, so I hate to come home and wash it off and waste it, but I am going to try to do better. So this is the 4D. This is the fiber infused mascara. I love this stuff, but we also have the Epic, but this is my favorite. It has the Y-shaped fibers. You just kind of have to like roll it and wiggle it. But your skincare should always be first. Skincare first, makeup second. And like I said, I've been using the skincare. I've probably had it for a month and a half, 2 months. And I can tell a huge difference in my skin. My makeup goes on a lot better. You're talking to a girl that never used to take care of her skin. I mean, I never even used to wash my makeup off. I'd go straight to bed. Never did mask. Now I try to at least do a mask 1 to 2 times a week. How is Crystal and the girls and Shannon? We haven't seen them in... it's probably been, I don't know, maybe 3 months since we've seen them. Keep saying we're going to get over there, but with the boys playing sports, it's hard. Well, we did see the girls at a basketball game. I take that back. We saw Callie and Sarah Kate. I know, they're about like us. I don't know about you guys, but I can't put mascara on without making faces. Okay, now I'm going to put on some setting spray. Like I said, this is the one that they had for the Black Friday. You can't get this currently, but hopefully in the spring, February, March, they're going to hopefully put that in our new lineup. This is just the regular setting spray, and I always suggest that you end on a liquid, not a powder. This helps your makeup stay longer. I just love it, but you always need to set your makeup. I never knew what setting spray was. Okay, for just a quick second, I'm going to talk to you about this month's kudos, and that is basically our monthly special. You get a rose water, and it's the largest size we have. And you have the regular one, the grapefruit, lavender, and cucumber that you can choose from. And you get a mask of your choice, which that's not a mask. This mask here is the new hydrating mask, which I love, love, love it. If you have really dry skin, this is amazing. You can either put it on and wash it off, or you can put it on and leave it on, and that's what I usually do. And we have our exfoliating mask, which I have that in my shower. And we have the brightening mask. I use this maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks. You get this and the cleansing wipes for $78, which I don't have those, but I hear great things about those. If anybody has any questions, feel free to message me. I was going to show you one other thing. I do not see it. Oh, here it is. This stuff. They call this the Holy Grail. If you have really dry skin, I know everybody probably does this time of year. This stuff is amazing. I do this every night. It probably takes about maybe this much. Probably less than that every night. So you can see how long this bottle's going to last. It helps with your wrinkles. It doesn't make them disappear. So I don't want you to think, oh, I'm going to get that and my wrinkles are going to disappear, because they're not. It's going to help them look more minimized. It has squalene in it. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. But like I said, it's not going to make your wrinkles go away. It's going to help minimize them. It's going to help like tighten up your skin. It has squalene in it. It's got a lot of benefits in it. They call it the Holy Grail, what they call it. So if you have really dry skin, I usually put this on. I like to target underneath my eyes. I target my forehead and around my mouth, because I have quite a few wrinkles. I was really wanting to try to correct some of that. I usually put this on before I go to bed. I do my other nightly routine first, but I put that on, and then I put this hydrating mask on top of it and rub it in, because that goes underneath, and this kind of sits on top of it, so I get full benefit. Just rub this stuff in. Smells like coconuts. My favorite mask. So there you guys go. If you're interested in anything, I pinned my link there, or if you have any questions, just let me know. Send me a message, color match, whatever. And if you guys don't care, just network my video, and I will try to be back on. I probably won't be able to tomorrow because my boys have a basketball game in White County. But if I get off work early enough, I will jump on and do another video. If you guys have anything you want to see, I have the spray foundation, I have the stick foundation, and of course this is the BB. Just send me a message. Any colors, any suggestions, anything you want to see, just let me know. Thanks for watching. See you later.